I said nothing in this moment. All my feelings had been drained after the incident the previous evening. Claire was gone now, and I had to suffer through all over again. But that is another topic entirely. This is the present. And Luke was crying into my jacket. Today was the day that I had been dreading since that day we talked near the statue in the underground London. Luke's father had to move because of occupation matters, and the Triton family was to move across the sea to America. As I suspected, Luke had to move along with them. He kept this for me several months, though I'm not entirely sure how he managed, and finally explained it all a few days back. A few days went so quickly. It was incomprehensible to think about the spiral of sad events happening all within a few days. Claire, Clive, and now Luke, all of them gone. Well, almost all of them. The frail boy was clinging onto my torso and shaking my body violently, his tiny sobs echoing through the air, as if we were alone in a tunnel. Despite the many people near us and the boats in the docks, this feeling was entirely new to me. I had never felt a sensation in the pit of my stomach or in the depths of my heart before. The air seemed colder than it should have. The boy's warmth was the only thing preventing me from shivering at that moment. I could feel the tears soaking through my shirt. My eyes widened in comprehension of the intensity of this boy's feeling that I had never quite solved before. He himself was an unsolvable puzzle, but today was the closest I had ever come to solving it. I planned to figure it out before he leaves today. I had a few minutes left to spend with Luke. I was going to make them count. There, I spoke at last, my words not seeming to reach the boy's ears. He kept his face buried in dark orange fabric, his sobs finally dying down at last. I pulled down my top hat at a tat over my eyes briefly and then back up again, before kneeling down to Luke's eye level. He still had small tears in his reddening eyes. He could not look at my eyes, only at my feet. I placed one hand on the boy's trembling shoulder. Look at me, boy. Luke's head slowly lifted and his eyes steadily met mine. My heart sank when it saw his tear-streaked face. I ignored this for now. My other hand reached into my jacket pocket and grasped something. I forced a smile for his sake. Hold out your hand. Luke did so, and his large palm extended towards me, confusion written all over his face. I took my hand slowly out of my pocket and placed something small in Luke's hand. Luke peered curiously at it as I withdrew my hand from his. It was a small piece of candy, a cream-colored candy, in the yellow plastic wrap, perfectly round and circular from all angles. It's called a peach button. They were my favorite when I was your age, I explained softly to him. Now, I put my free hand upon his other shoulder and looked him straight in the eye before continuing to speak. This candy will disappear soon. We both know this for a fact. But the sweet taste that it leaves in your mouth, you can remember the taste forever, even if you never have another one again.